my lash is leaning like a kickstand right now, but I am not about to reapply it and try and fix it because no ma'am, ain't nobody got time. So I'm going to be talking with my leaning tower lash. Let me try and kick this mug up a little bit. So basically what happened with my lash, why it is leaning, is because, so I cut them, but I cut too much off, like off the ends. So because I cut too much off, it's just like not trying to sit the way it's supposed to sit. But I do love these lashes. I literally, this is gonna bother me this whole video, this one lash that is leaning. I get that cash and I flip it, yeah. I get that cash and I flip it. So hey guys, it's me, Cherry, and I'm going to tell you guys about how I got red for filth at my job interview yesterday and why I totally deserved it, because this was wildin'. So if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe, please hit the thumbs up button so that you can see more of my videos, and then please turn on your notifications because I am so unpredictable. So y'all, let's get into this little short story about how I got red for filth yesterday and why I totally deserved it. So I went in to interview at a makeup counter. I'm not gonna say which one because I don't want you guys digging. Now, when I went into this interview, I literally, like, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really trying. Like, I wasn't really like trying. Like, y'all, let me tell y'all, okay? When I went into this interview, because like I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, my frontal was lifting because yesterday was already the day that I was gonna take that frontal off, but I wasn't gonna have time because anybody who knows like the frontal struggle, it takes like, it's an all-day process to remove, to wash it and clean all the glue out of the lace and then reapply it. Like, it literally is a whole day process. So I wasn't gonna be able to take it off and wash it and everything, style it, and then put it back on. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna suck it up. I'm just gonna wear this through this interview, and then after the interview tonight, I'll take it off and I'll do all that good stuff. It wasn't lifting bad, but it was just, you know, you could kind of like, you could notice where the line was and stuff, because when your frontal isn't like freshly laid, you can start to kind of see, like, you can just start to kind of see where the line is. So it wasn't bad, but you could see the line. So that was point number one. Point number two was, I literally, y'all, when I say I'm trash for this, I'm a makeup artist and I would not recommend this to the people whose makeup I do, but then I'm trash when it comes to this. Like, so I slept in my makeup from the night before. Not like from the whole day, but I had like went out the night before and I was just like, okay, well, I'll just keep this on. So, and then I just touched it up. Like, before the interview, I just touched it up, and then I went to the interview with, like, so I had on the makeup from the night before, but I just touched it up. Now, anybody who knows, who has done that before, when you do that, your makeup will look cakey because it's not going to sit flat, because of the fact that it's been through a lot by that point. Like, it's been through a lot, so it just looks cakey because you have new makeup on top of old makeup. So that was point number two. Point number three was what was the other bullshit move that I made? I literally, like, when I went to this interview, y'all, I literally was just like, just because I had mixed emotions about it, which was not a good, like, it's not an excuse to not try, but I just had mixed emotions. So the other thing was, so my outfit, I didn't really come in like dressed to impress. I came like interview ready, but like more really like business casual, not like I'm trying to like knock this out of the ballpark. Like, I didn't come how, like, if I come to an interview and I really, really want the job, I'd be literally like, baby, I'd be hide your husband, hide your wife, hide everybody, because I'm snatching, okay? Like, that's how I normally come. Like, if I want to, like, if I really, really like want a job, I'll come like just dressed to a T. Like, I'd be looking like Olivia Pope just walked in the building. Karrueche and Rihanna just combined and poop, here we go, let's go. So, but I didn't do that for this interview. So when I sat down for the interview, like, we're talking or whatever, and so towards the end of the interview, she asked me, she said, mind you guys, like, I will make this disclaimer before I even like explain further, but you could tell when somebody's giving you criticism from from a place of malicious intention, and then you can tell when people are giving you feedback from a place of, I really genuinely see your potential, I want to see you succeed, and I'm telling you this because like they're just an honest person. So she was coming from, I'm just an honest person and I'm telling you this because I want you to succeed and I like your personality and stuff. And these are just things that when you go into interviews, like, you know, like you want to present yourself a certain way. So she asked me, she was like, so she was like, you know, I want your honest opinion. And she said, how well do you feel like you receive feedback or like, you know, like criticism? And I told her like kind of exactly what I just gave y'all the rundown of. I was like, as long as I can tell it's not coming from a malicious place, then I'm very good with constructive criticism. Like, I'm very good with constructive criticism. Like, it doesn't offend me. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, why would you? Like, I'm very good with it and I'm very open to it because I feel like without it, you can't grow. Sometimes people gonna need to tell you about yourself because nobody's perfect, and some of y'all don't ever like to be told about yourself, and that's why, you know, people, you know, those people that are like, oh, I hate when bitches don't tell me like I have makeup on my teeth. But then if somebody tells you have makeup on your teeth, you on some, oh, you a hating ass bitch, da, 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 like you going off. So you really don't want people to be honest with you. So I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm cool with people being honest with me. But also with that being said, I think some of y'all in the comments also, because this kind of ties into that, I think some of y'all in the comments be trying to come off as, oh, I'm just giving, you know, constructive criticism or whatever, feedback, whatever. But y'all be real passive aggressive with it, and I be catching it. And because I be catching it, when I clap back at y'all in these comments, don't be acting like you feeling some type of way, because y'all know exactly what y'all be doing. Like, some of the comments I get on here, y'all know what y'all be doing. So, and I know what you be doing because I'm not stupid and we're all grown. So that's what I mean. Like, you can tell when people are coming from a place of just like, oh, I feel like you could do this better, and then some people be like trying to be shady or trying to be real passive with it. And people on YouTube be, so she asked me how well I received it, and I told her just that. I was like, you know, as long as it's not coming from a place of trying to be shady or anything like that, I'm very good with it. So then she proceeded to say, she was like, okay. She was like, what I'm going to tell you, this is not word for word how she said it, but she's basically, you know, essentially like, what I'm going to tell you is the first thing, she was like, the first thing that I'm going to say is I do understand that with, you know, the wigs and the frontals and everything, I do understand that, you know, it's a lot of upkeep, and, you know, they tend to be like, you know, it's a lot of upkeep. But she was like, I just want to make sure that, you know, if I were to hire you here, that basically, you know, you wouldn't be able to tell like it's a wig. Like, I don't, you know, it would be basically like it would be laid. Like, she didn't say it like that, but she was like, you know, I would want to make sure that if, you know, if y'all are gonna wear the wigs, it's totally cool, but we don't want it to look wiggy. We want it to look like laid. And so I was like, okay. So I'm listening, because I mean, like I said, y'all, like I said before I even started this video, little baby knew I was wrong. I knew I was wrong. I knew I was wrong for coming in there like that. You know, I should have, you know, the night before, instead of going out, I should have taken the time to either take that frontal off and relay it, or transition into a different wig like I normally do. But I didn't do that. She was like, point number 2, she was like, I don't feel like you are dressed for this interview. And, you know, I'm listening, I'm just like, ooh, I'm a little surprised on that one. I mean, it wasn't like well, no, I guess looking back on it, I really wasn't dressed for the interview because I had my all black on. Because whenever I go to any type of makeup interview, I always wear all black, because that's what they normally want to see, is that you're wearing all black. Because when you work in makeup, your uniform, literally 10 times out of 10, you're going to be wearing all black. And so I had my all black on, but I just had like some black harem pants, and I had like these little black boots, and then just like a black tank top, and then over it I had a long cover up, but the cover up was beige. And I figured I would get away with the cover up. I don't know why I thought I was gonna get away with the cover up, but I just figured I would. Yeah, but I didn't. So I had that on, and she was like, you know, I feel like she was like, I don't know how what things were in North Carolina, but you know, you are in New York, and I would have liked to see something more trendy and more stylish. And so she was like, what you have on is more, what did she describe it? She was like, it's more, it's like, she was like, it's very casual. And basically, like, it was just like, it was too simple. So it was very casual, it was very simple. It wasn't something you wear if you're trying to make a first impression. And she was right, it wasn't something you wear if you're trying to make a first impression. It was something you wear if you've been at the counter 4 months and you just had you just on your chill shit. Like, it wasn't like oh, I'm trying to make a banging first impression and I want you to be impressed with what I'm wearing. It wasn't that. So she was also right about that. And then her third thing was, she definitely was like, okay, y'all, so again, like I said, I went in there with makeup on from the night before and I just touched it up. So I knew it was gonna look like it wasn't gonna look, it didn't look bad, but you know, it has a cakey look when you don't have on fresh makeup. It does. So I went on, y'all, and you know, people are gonna probably grill me a little bit because it's gonna be like, as a makeup artist, like, how? Girl, nobody's perfect, and none of y'all about to act like y'all ain't never slept in no makeup. So boop boop boop, like that one dude be on Instagram, boop 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 boop. So yeah, so basically I kind of knew that was coming. So she was like, so with your makeup, she was like, a lot of the client, and with all this is already stuff that I already know, but again, I just didn't do my part in making my appearance look like somebody who already knows this information, you know what I mean? So again, that's why I keep saying I was trifling. The read was well warranted. I cannot be mad about this read that I got. She was like, so with your makeup, she was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and our clientele likes their makeup done a certain way. And she was like, you know, with your makeup, because my brows were like, y'all can't really see mine. So these are my brows right now today. So you see how they're really like, you know, you can still see the hairs. They're like, you know, light and stuff. Like, they don't look like, I don't know how you would explain it, but they kind of look like they're like beat, but they're natural. Like, so my brows didn't look like that yesterday. So yesterday they were just like dark and just rushed and just And so she was like, so with your brows, and then yesterday my brows weren't as clean. I was just touching up what was already there, so the lines weren't really as clean either. So she was like, our clientele likes a really clean brow, and then something more natural looking, you know, where they can still see the hairs and where it still looks like brow. They don't want like a super dramatic drawn on brow. Like, mine wasn't super dramatic, but it was dark. So, but she was saying, you know, they want it to still look very natural. And then she was like, you know, with your skin, she was like, I can tell you're a beautiful girl, and you know, I would have liked to see, she was like, I would have liked to see more of your skin through your makeup. Like, I would have liked to see it look more, the finish look more like skin. Oh, and then y'all, I had literally, so I'm done with Aerospun setting powder. It is trash. Like, I used to love it all the time, and recently I got some just because I was trying to rush. Aerospun set, so, oh God, it's just so white and powdery. It's just so ill looking. Like, it just looks like ill. So yesterday I was still, even though I don't like Aerospun, I was like, well, F it, I already got it. So, and then I was again trying to set old makeup, so I was like, let me just so it's just, y'all, it looked a mess. Like, it didn't look a mess, it just looked cakey and just like, it was just like. So she was like, you know, I just would have liked to see more of your skin through your makeup and da da da. So basically, y'all, I got red, but I deserved it. I deserved every last bit of it. So yes, that is, so when you guys go to any type of makeup interview, what I will say really quick before I wrap up this video is just make sure you are in all black, because these places want to see you in all black. They will not take you seriously if you don't have on your all black, because that is just the nature of the market you're going into, of the field that you're going into. Make sure that your makeup looks like whatever job you're applying for, their style of makeup is how you need to be doing your makeup. So that is my tip number 2. Tip number 3 would be just to, I mean, look presentable. That's with any job, look presentable. Be yourself, but be trendy. And oh, I forgot a step 2. She also was saying, basically, like, my makeup yesterday, she wanted to make sure that that wasn't the type of makeup I would do on my clients. And that is another thing when it just comes to making sure that your makeup looks like put together, is because for me, I know that even my makeup being like this, like this is nice, but even this to some people is their version of dramatic. So I know that I can't do my style of makeup on all of my clients. Like, everybody has a different version of what they like done on their face and what is on you. Like, don't try and translate that onto somebody else. So she was like, you know, kind of worried that when she saw my makeup yesterday, she was kind of worried that that is how I was going to do my client's makeup. And so that kind of like was off-putting. So just make sure that you are really representing whatever company it is that you are going in to try and work for. And actually, she ended up, because I guess she just really likes my personality so heavy, she was like, I really want to see, she was like, let's redo this interview. She let me reschedule it. So today, I redid my interview today. So she let me reschedule it. She was like, let's redo this interview. I want to see you take that feedback and come back to me. And I want to see how you, basically how you take feedback and how you work with it. And so I went in today, interview went awesome. I came in today ready to slay, y'all. Like, I came in today, I had him shook. And I had 2 makeup interviews today, actually. Even though it sounds like a train wreck, I actually ended up, like, the final result was awesome. We had a bomb interview. And even though, like presentation wise yesterday, I wasn't all the way put together, interview wise, I bodied it. Like, baby, bodied it. Okay, like, makeup is my thing. Like, I love makeup. So take that, and I hope this made you laugh. I hope you were like, oh my god, she is wilding. Like, but yeah, take that and just make sure, like, put in the effort, y'all. Don't go nowhere and don't put in no effort. If you're not gonna put in no effort, you might as well not go. So yes, I deserved that read. I took it and I was able to turn it into a positive. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.